In today's video, I'll be breaking down two trades that ended up taking. One was gold, and I showed you the trade that I took on the previous video, and I ended up taking a trade on AUD USD where I ended up losing these trades. So I ended up losing over $1,000, which now puts me into drawdown. But in today's video, I'll be bringing down to you guys my losses, my two losses, because yeah, guys, in this YouTube channel, I don't want to only be posting wins. I also want to be posting my losses. So I did broke down the trade on gold. So like you guys can just see it by yourselves. Ended up being in profit for like a short amount of time, but then price literally dumped and literally just stopped me out after a couple of hours, which like I didn't broke my rules. I think like my trade did made a lot of sense. And yeah, like I respected my rules, but trading is a game of probabilities. You're not gonna win all the time, and that's how it goes. And for me, pretty much it happened the same thing to me on AUD USD. So I ended up taking a buy, but ended up getting stopped out. And in today's video, I'll be breaking down to you guys my loss, and uh, and I will be doing a top down analysis and all of that stuff. So first of all, guys, you guys can clearly see here, price was clearly respecting this area of interest. It was literally used as, if I drag this area to the left, you guys can clearly see here that price was being used as support, resistance, and support. And here it is used as support, and it's creating a higher low. And clearly we had that big wick. Not only that, but price is now trading above the EMAs, okay, which showed me that okay, now we have a lot of buyers stepping in and we might see some potential buys. Now going back on the daily time frame, like this rejection shows us a clear sign that we might be looking for buys. You guys can clearly see here that price literally created that big wick, and then the next day price created a higher bullish candle. Now going back on the 4 hour, like price literally created some big bullish momentum, but then created a little retracement wing. I mean, I think that's like the worst part of the trade. Like that's only like the negative part of the trade. But honestly, overall, I was like, okay, price is right now rejecting. Like even though it retraced, price was showing us some big rejections on this clear area of interest that was used as resistance, support, and resistance, and some resistance right here. All right, but price showing me some big rejections, and if I go on the lower time frames, you guys can clearly see here price was being used as support multiple times, and it's clearly rejecting. If I go on the 30 minute where I think it was the 30, and I think it was the 15 minute. Yeah. So this is where I entered. I entered on the 15 minute, and price, like I told you guys, price was being used as support multiple times. And then once I saw price rejecting this area of support, and it clearly showed us that price was clearly rejecting this and that buyers were stepping in. And then like I saw that huge, I saw this big rejection, that this big bullish hammer, but I was like I'm not comfortable taking this trade right now at that specific time at 3 a.m. But then I saw that big candle, so and price started trading above the EMA. So I was like, okay, that's my time to actually enter the trade. Enter the trade. I think it was up like max like $200. No, not even, like $150. And then price really just dumped out and got stopped out at around 445. Overall, the trade for me was pretty clean. Like price was following structure, was clearly rejecting an area of demand. Um, everything was clean. I mean, the only thing I would say is these like it's not like it retraced, but it didn't retrace like that much. All right, but it was clearly showing some rejections, and I prefer looking for rejections other than looking for just for retracements or market structure. Like I'm really focused based on rejection, guys. And honestly, like I if there's one thing that I would take out of today out of this trade is I saw on gold I had a trade that I could have took on gold that was much more cleaner. Like we did have that big push down to the downside, but then price showed us a clear like a more clear retracement. And now like once I go back to the lower time frames, price was creating this double top, showing us big rejections, and I would have entered below that candle where it clearly traded. It is clearly trading below the EMAs, and I would have hit take profit and would have made 4% of this out of this trade. All right, but guys, it is what it is, guys. I will be journaling this like these two trades and yeah, guys, so like I told you guys, I'm not gonna only be posting some wins, I'm also gonna be posting my losses. um but yeah, guys, right now I'm down I think around like 2% on my account. I will still be trading the same way, even though it's a loss for me. It wasn't a bad trade at all. But yeah, guys. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for listening to me. Hope you guys enjoyed and like learned something out of my breakdown. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy, guys.